Hey everyone, Michael here. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this awesome Joomla website step by step with no steps skipped. I worked hard to make sure this video is very clear and concise, so even if you're a complete beginner, you're going to have an easy time making an awesome Joomla website. If you're having any problems along the way, feel free to email me or leave a comment below and I'll be happy to help you out. In this video, we're going to be learning how I made this homepage with this image slider, these modules, which we will learn about later. I'll show you how I made this menu page, and this is just an image right here. I'll be showing you how I embedded a map into my Joomla website and added these side modules. I'll be showing you how I made this about page with some more modules, some social icons, an image, and some text. I'll be showing you how I made this contact page with a contact form built right in so your visitors can email you directly from your website. Oh, and this template comes with a bunch of different styling options so you can customize these colors. I'll also be showing you how I added these Facebook and Twitter icons to the bottom of my website. But the very best part about this website is that it's mobile friendly. And that means that this template is a responsive template. So when someone comes onto your website from a mobile device like an iPad or an iPhone, your whole website is going to respond and your website is going to become a mobile website. As you can see, when I shrink it down, the whole website changes. So if we look on my iPhone, you can see that the website looks great. The menu has changed, and if we click on the menu, we can see it pops out like that. It's really important to have a mobile friendly website these days. A new study has shown that 90% of websites are not ready for mobile traffic, meaning that they do not have a responsive template like this template, and that mobile traffic accounts for over 10% of all internet traffic. So that's a lot of traffic. In a Google study, it showed that 72% of internet users say it's very important to them that the websites they visit are mobile friendly, and people are 5 times more likely to abandon a task if the website is not mobile friendly. Almost 80% of people will go to another site if your site isn't mobile friendly, meaning if you don't have a mobile friendly site these days, you're going to be losing business. And 3 out of 4 people are more likely to revisit a site which is mobile friendly. So the mobile market online is huge, and you really have to take that into consideration when you're making a website. So the next really great thing about this website is that it's going to be built on Joomla. Joomla is one of the most popular content management systems with users like Harvard, MTV, Porsche, Mitsubishi, Burger King, and millions of others. A content management system like Joomla makes it super easy to create and edit a website without knowing coding like HTML, CSS, PHP, or JavaScript. With a few clicks, you can easily add content, edit content, delete content, or completely change the look or functionality of your website. Joomla is very powerful but also really easy to use, so you'll be able to create a simple website but also have the power to expand or add power to your website as it grows. Joomla is really popular, and I think it gets about 1 million downloads a month. So there are a lot of resources out there like extensions. There are hundreds of thousands of templates, which is just the way your website looks, and just there's a lot of help and uh, educational resources out there for Joomla. So let's get started, and here's what we need to do in order to make this website. We need to take the website tour, which I just did. So that's done. We need to get a website name, and a website name is your domain name, which is like www.google.com. That's Google's domain name. And you can also get a .net or .info or .org. And this is how people go to your website when they type it into the URL bar up here. After that, we need to get hosting. And hosting is what is going to store all of the images, all of the text, and all of the content of your whole website. It's basically a computer that is turned on 24 hours a day that stores all of your files and allows people to access them from their computer. So, uh, if you just had a website name without hosting, you would just have a blank website. And after that, we need to install Joomla. Then we need to build our website, which is a lot easier than it sounds. So let's get started with getting a website name and getting hosting. And these two steps do cost a little money, uh, a lot cheaper than getting a professional web developer, but they do cost money. And getting a website name is about $15 per year, and getting hosting is about $10 per month. So pretty cheap, and there's no real way of getting around these costs. It's kind of just the cost of having a website. So to get started, everything is going to cost you $25, and I will show you also how to get a little discount on that $25. So getting a website name and getting hosting is done in the same step in the same place. So let's kill two birds with one stone and go over to hostgator.com. I've been using HostGator for probably about 5 years, and they're really great. They're one of the largest hosting companies. They also own Bluehost and a couple of the other large hosting companies. So they're definitely the biggest and best hosting, and also the cheapest. So just head over to web hosting. Oh, and another great thing about HostGator is their live chat, which if you click here, you can talk to a live person. It takes about 10 minutes or something, but you can talk to a live person if you're having any problems, uh, 24 hours a day, and they'll help you out. So that's really awesome. And so if we go over to HostGator, click on web hosting, and you'll see a few different plans. The baby plan, hatchling plan, or business plan. I like to go with the baby plan because they allow unlimited domains, which means you can have unlimited websites. So you could have www.ilovewebdev.com, ilovecats.com, and ilovedogs.com, all on the same server. So you don't have to pay extra for another server if you want another website. With the hatchling plan, it is cheaper, but they only allow a single domain. So I like to do baby plan, and there are a few different payment options. You could pay for 3 years at one time, 2 years at one time, 1 year at one time, or 6 months, or monthly, which I do. You will get a better deal if you just pay upfront for 3 years or 1 year or 6 months, but you're also risking being locked in. I still do monthly, and that's just my choice, just in case HostGator changes its policies or starts acting up. I like to be able to quit at any time. So let's do monthly and click order now. And my internet is a little slow today, but here is the important step of choosing your domain or your website name. So again, that was like Google is google.com. I'm going to do cool Joomla tutorial.com, and down here is where you can enter my coupon code, which is HostGator2516. And when you use this coupon code, you will get 25% off of the price, And also, HostGator will give me a little commission each time someone signs up with that coupon code. So that helps me keep doing these free videos. So I appreciate everyone who uses the coupon code. After that, let's just go and continue to step 2. Oh, and one more thing, if you have already ordered your domain from something like GoDaddy.com, you can just enter it in right here. But let's continue to step 2. So this is where we fill out our account information. So I'll just fill out my username. I'll make up a security pin. I'll fill out my billing information. And if you're not from the United States, you can choose to pay with PayPal. And down here, you will see some hosting add-ons. And you probably don't need these. This one is called Domain Privacy Protection. When you have a domain, people can look up who owns it and see your contact information. If you don't care one way or another, you can just uncheck this and save yourself $9.95. But if you want to stay private, you can leave this checked off. The other thing is site lock, which makes your website a little more secure. Honestly, you probably won't see any difference, and it won't make a big difference. So you can save yourself another $15 by unchecking this. And the mobile website builder, obviously we don't need because we're building it on Joomla. So after that, just review your information, make sure everything is correct. Make sure you're getting the 25% off, you're getting the billing cycle and package that you want, and definitely make sure that this is the correct domain that you want to order. And after that, just go ahead and click on I have read and agreed the terms and click create account. So I'm just going to fill out all my information and I will see you on the next page. So the next page was just a confirmation, and now you should be receiving an email. It can take up to 2 hours sometimes to receive this email, and it can also take up to 4 hours for your whole website to become fully functional. So when you receive this email, just go and click it, and you will see all of your account information. And you'll see your username, your password, your domain, and some other information which we're not going to be using on this tutorial. So just go ahead and remember your username and copy your password. And then go over to your control panel and click the link. Alternatively, you can go to your domain. So for me, cooljoomlatutorial.com, and just go to /cpanel. And that'll bring you to the same page. So this cPanel is kind of the back end, the settings of your whole server. Just go ahead and enter the username that you created in step 2 and paste in the password that you just copied. And here is the back end of your host. So this is where you can do a lot of different things, which I will not get into in this tutorial. But what we want to do is scroll down and find Quick Install. So under Software and Services, we'll see Quick Install. Click it. And then you'll see under CMS Software, you'll see Joomla. Click that. And to install Joomla, it's real simple. All you have to do is click Continue up here. Select the domain that you want. For me, it's going to be cooljoomlatutorial.com. But if you have multiple domains, you can select the domain you want from this list. And then if you want your Joomla website to be on a subdirectory, for example, cooljoomlatutorial.com/hello, you could type in hello right here. But I want my Joomla website just on the main cooljoomlatutorial.com, so I'm just going to leave this blank. You can keep auto upgrades on and then just type in your email. And you can make up a username. For me, I usually just do admin, but you can do your name or whatever you want. And then type in your website name. For me, it will just be called sushi. Make sure to leave sample content off. We do not want that. And then click install now. So now our Joomla website is installed. So you could actually go to your website and see that there is a new Joomla website right here. But what we want to do is log into the back end of our Joomla website. This is where we are going to be making all of the administrative changes, like adding content or changing anything about our Joomla website. So to do that, you just click right here where it says admin section. But before you do that, make sure you copy your password and click on the admin section. Alternatively, you can just go to yourwebsite.com/administrator. And you might want to bookmark this because you're going to be using this page a lot. So just type in the username that you just made up, paste in the password, and click login. So this is where we make all the administrative changes to our Joomla website. The first thing we want to do is change that password to something that we will remember. So let's go down here where it says edit profile. And where it says password, just type in something you will remember. And confirm it. And click save. So in Joomla, when you get a green message up here, that means it's good. When you get a red one, it means it's bad. So look out for the red ones and be happy when you have the green ones. We can close it up by clicking close. And the first thing that we want to do is get our template. So we have gotten our website name and hosting, and we've installed Joomla. Next, we want to build our website, and the first step is to get the template. So what a template is what's going to change the look or style of your actual website. So Joomla comes stock with a couple of templates, and this is one of them, but we want to get a new one. So let's head over to icetheme.com, and IceTheme is a premium template maker, but they were nice enough to offer this template for free. So just click on Joomla, click Browse Themes, and on the left hand side you will see free themes, and then it'll be this one called IT Future. You can just click View Demo, and on the bottom you'll see Download Template. I'm also just going to add a link to the description to this download page. So you just want to download the all-in-one package right here. Click download. And once it's done downloading, you can just throw it on your desktop and unzip it. We can close this up. Thank you, Ice Themes. And let's go over to Extensions, Extension Manager. And this is where we can upload and add third-party templates or modules and plugins to our Joomla website. So let's upload our new template by clicking the unzipped folder and finding the folder called tpl icefuture.zip. So this is the template. TPL stands for template. So you can either click choose file and find it on your computer, or drag it in like this. Click upload and install. And hopefully you'll get the green message. And then we aren't done yet. We have to upload a couple of modules and plugins. So we'll see the ICE Mega menu. Let's unzip it because it says unzip first. Click the folder, and then inside the folder, you'll find a module and a plugin. It'll say mod and plug.zip. So let's upload the mod. Let's upload the plugin. And all of this is necessary for this theme to work correctly. Click upload. Hopefully you're getting green messages. And then let's go over to the ICE carousel. And this is going to be the image slider. So let's double click this. Unzip it and find the mod. Just drag it in right there. Click upload and install. And that is it. The clone installer is not what we want to upload today. So let's go over to our website and see if it changed. And we can see it has not. That's because we need to enable the template that we just uploaded. And we also need to enable the modules and plugin that we just uploaded. So let's first enable the template. Let's go to extensions, template manager. And then we want to set the ICE future theme as the default theme. So let's click the little star next to the ICE future theme right there. Now this theme is in use and is enabled. So if we go to our website, it'll look a little blank, but the look has changed. So after that, let's enable the modules and plugins by going to extensions, module manager, and then you'll see two disabled modules called ICE Mega Menu and ICE Carousel. Click the X next to them to enable them. And then let's go to plugins by going to extension, plugin manager. And there are a lot of default plugins, so you can just type in ICE up here. Click search, and it'll be this one called ICE Mega Menu plugin. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is to add a navigation menu to our website. So the navigation menu is going to say home, about us, location, contact, or whatever else you want it to say. And when you click one of those links, it brings you to that page. But before we start just jumping in and adding that main menu, let's first learn a little bit about modules. So I'm just going to go to Google and I'm going to type in demo ICE theme and click this first one up here and then find the ICE future theme demo. So this is the demonstration website that the creators ICE made for this template. So pretty much everything you see on this template is a module. This menu is a module. This search bar is a module. This image slider is a module. All these boxes right here are all different modules. And this is a module most likely. And the only thing that isn't a module is this main content right here. This main content is called an article, and we'll learn more about that later. So what if we wanted to add a navigation menu to our website? So let's go to the back end, and then let's go to extensions, module manager. And 9 times out of 10, when you get a third-party template, it's going to come with its own menu module. So it's not going to be this one called main menu right here. It's going to be, in our case, ICE Mega Menu. So you'll notice on the side where it says position right here, it says none. And that's exactly the reason why our navigational menu is not showing up on our website, because we haven't assigned it to a position yet. But we need to know which position to assign it to, and to do that, pretty much all themes will come with documentation or a demo site which has something called a module map. So if we go to the demo site and click on template and click on module positions, we can see the module map. So the main menu position is just called main menu. Those little boxes that we saw are called promo 1, 2, 3, 4. The slideshow is called ice carousel. The side ones are called left and right. But for now, let's just focus on the main menu. And what we want to do is to assign the navigation menu to the main menu position on our template. So let's go over to the module manager and click on the ICE Mega Menu module. So down here you'll see position, and what you want to do is find the main menu position and select it. So let's go down and find the ICE Future, which is the template that we're using right now, and find main menu. You can do that, or you can just type in main menu right here and click it. And then let's go to options and select the theme for the main menu and click default. And then let's click on menu assignment and click on all pages. So this is going to make it so that our main menu shows up on every page on our website. So let's save and close it. And if we check out our website, we've successfully added the menu to our website. So for now, our website only has a home page, which is the default page that comes with every Joomla website. So the next thing we want to do is to add some more menu items to our navigation menu. But before we add menu items, we need somewhere to point those menu items. So we need to create new pages like an About Us page and a Contact page that we can point those menu items to. But in Joomla, pages are called articles. So let's add articles now. Let's go back to our backend. Let's go to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. And for now, we're just going to add some blank articles. So just type in whatever pages you want. For me, I want a menu page because this website is going to be a sushi restaurant. So I need a food menu. And we can leave everything else blank, but just click Save and New. I want an About Us page. Click Save and New. I want a location page, which shows the location of our sushi restaurant. Save and New. And finally, I want a Contact Us page. Then we can click Save and Close. And if we look at our website, nothing's going to be changed yet. Now we need to add menu items which point to those articles. So let's go over to our backend. Let's click on Menus. And right here where it says Main Menu, click Add New Menu Item. And let's click on the menu item type right here. Click Select. And right here it says Articles. And just click on Single Article. And then it's going to say Select Article. Click Select. And then you'll see the articles that we just added. So the first one's going to be Menu for me. And you can type in Menu right here. And this is the title that's going to show up on the actual navigation menu right here. So I'm just going to type in Menu. I'm going to click Save and New. And then just do the same thing. So menu item type, articles, single article, and then select the article. This one will be About Us. And then I'll just type in About Us. And that's all you need to do. Then click Save and New. Menu item type, articles, single article, select your article, and this one will be location. I'll type in location for the actual menu title, Save and New, and this one will be the contact page. Now we can save and close that. Now if we check out our website, we have a full-on menu. And if you click on any of the menu items, you will just get a blank page for now because we haven't added anything to those articles. So the next thing that we should do is add the image slider to the home page right here. So let's go back to the back end and let's head over to Extensions Module Manager. So the slideshow is called Ice Carousel, and we installed it when we installed our template. So let's click that, and the first thing we need to do is assign this Ice Carousel into the slideshow position. So if we look at the module map, it'll say Ice Carousel right here. So the position is called Ice Carousel, and that makes it easy. So let's just type in Ice Carousel right here. And then let's go over to Options. Select the theme for the Ice Carousel image slider, which will be dark. And then let's set the image width to 1175, which is the full width of our template. And let's set the height to something like 465. After that, let's set the menu assignment to only on the pages selected. And then we want to select none of them by clicking none right here. And then we only want the slideshow to be on the home page. So I'm just going to click home right here. So this is going to assign it to only the home page. Then we can save and close that. And we're not done just yet. We need to add our images. So the way this Ice Carousel module works is a little different than some of the other sliders that you may have used. So what we first need to do is add some images, and then we need to add a category for those images to be in, and then we need to add new articles for each image, and the title will be the caption of the slide, and I'll walk you through that. So it's real simple. Let's just go to Content, Media Manager, and this is a good way to upload multiple images at the same time, so you can speed up the process. So let's go to Create Folder. So we're just going to create a folder for our images for our slideshow. So I'll call it Slides, and I'll click Create Folder. Then I'll click on the Slides folder and click on Upload. And then just choose the files that you want to add to your slideshow and make sure that the images are at least 1175 by 465 pixels. You can go even bigger, and the Ice Carousel will automatically crop the images so it fits perfectly into the slideshow. So to upload multiple images at the same time, just click the first one, hold Shift, and then click the last one, then let go of Shift. Click Open, and click Start Upload. So once the images are uploaded, let's go over to Content, Category Manager, and let's add a new category. And we'll call this category Images, and that's all we need to do. Let's save and close that. Now we need to create articles for each of the images. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. So the title up here is going to be the caption that shows on the image slider. So my first one's going to be called Traditional and Elegant, and I'm just going to add my image by going into the body of the article and clicking the image button right here. Then I'll go into the Slides folder, and I'll click the first one. Click Insert, and then click the category, select the category as Images. Click Save and New. And this one will be called World Renowned Sushi Chef. And I'll add my second image. Click Insert and make sure you put the category as Images. Then click Save and New. And my third caption will be the best sushi in Los Angeles. All right, let's add the image and click insert. Click the category as images and click save and close. From there, what you want to do is just go into extensions, module manager, and go back to the ice carousel module, and then go into options and open up the filtering options and make sure it says source from category and set the category. You can click this X right here and set the category to images like that. And that is all you need to do. So you can save and close that. And now if you refresh your website, you should have a nice image slider right here. And you can see the title of the articles show up down here. So I actually found that sometimes the image slider, when you go on your phone or resize the page, the menu will actually pop up under the image slider. But I found a quick workaround, and to get the menu to push the image slider down, let's go over to the module manager and click new. And then click custom HTML and just call this one blank and set the position to search on the ICE future template right there. And if we go into the custom output, just make a space with the spacebar and set the menu assignment to on all pages. Click save and close. And if we refresh this, it won't look any different, but now if we bring out the menu, it'll push the image slider down so then we can read the menu from our cell phones or mobile device. So the next thing that I want to do is add a couple of text modules underneath the image slider so I can have like a little description of my sushi restaurant. So they will go right here and right here. So let's look at the module map. And we can see that underneath the slider, we have promo 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I only want 2 text boxes, so I'm only going to use promo 1 and promo 2. But with this layout, if you only use 2, they will automatically center and stretch out to meet each other in the middle. Now, I'll show you what I mean if we go over to the module manager and click on new. Now in Joomla, to do just a plain text module or just an image, you'll want to go to the custom HTML module. And we can name this one traditional. And this title is going to show up on our website, and I will show the title. So I'll keep it on show, and I'll set the position to promo 1. And I'll set the custom output to some text I've already written out, and I'll just paste it in like that. Then make sure you take the menu assignment and put it only on the pages selected, and then only select the home page. After that, we can click save and new, and if we look at our website, we now have one little text box which stretches across all the way. But now I want another one right in the middle, so I'll just put it in promo 2. So we'll call this one elegant, set the position to promo 2, and change the custom output to some text. Take the module, the menu assignment, and only put it on the home page. And then we can save and close. So now we have 2 text boxes, and you can see how they evenly stretch out to meet each other in the middle. The next thing I want to do is add some text right under here, and I want to get rid of this little home text. So let's go back to our Joomla backend, and then let's go on to article manager, and then let's add a new article. So this home text is showing up here because by default, Joomla always has to have a home page and has to have somewhere to point the home page to. So we're just going to point the home page to an article. And let's make a home article. And I'm just going to paste in some text. And I will just save and close this. Now, if we refresh our page, nothing is going to show up just yet. We have to point the home page menu item to that article. So again, Joomla made this home page menu item by default right here. But you can see that it's not pointing to an article, it's pointing to featured articles. So let's just select articles, single article, and select the new home article that we just created, like so. And then we can save and close this and refresh. So now we have this little piece of text, but now it looks a little strange because we have this home, and all of this information. Let's learn how to get rid of this home for now. Let's go over to the home menu item right here. And then under advanced options, go and scroll down to page display options. And then where it says show page heading, click no. And let's save and close that. And that should get rid of one of the homes. Now, to get rid of this home text and all of this text, let's go over to Content, Article Manager. And then you'll see a little Options button right up here. Click that. And then right here on the first one that says Articles, just hide Show Titles. Say linked titles, no. Show intro text, hide. Show category, hide. Pretty much everything, just hide it or say no. So this will make it so it's just a plain blank piece of text without all that information. So I'm going to hide everything and click save and close. Now, if we refresh, it's all plain and it's looking good, but now we have this blank area down here. So that looks a little awkward and I want to get rid of that. So to get rid of that, we do have to edit a little CSS, but it's real easy and I will walk you through it. So let's go back to the back end. And then let's go to Extensions, Template Manager. And then you'll want to hit Templates right here on the left side. And let's find our theme, which is Ice Future, and click it. Then we want to find the edit CSS/template link right here. And if you're on a PC, you'll want to hit Control F, and if you're on a Mac, you'll want to hit Command F to find the word middle. So it's right here under columns. It says hashtag columns hashtag middle dash call, and it says min height 400px, but we want to change this to 0px. So make sure you keep everything else the same and hit save and close. Now if we refresh our website, it'll be nice and compact down here. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to get rid of this ice theme logo, and I want to change the ice theme Facebook link to my Facebook, and I want to change the Twitter to my Twitter account. So let's do that now by going over to our backend, clicking close up here, and let's go to Extensions, Template Manager. And then let's hit Ice Future right here. And under Options, We can go right here where it says Facebook and it says yes. Then you'll just want to type in your Facebook ID. Now, I actually don't have a Facebook, but I'm just going to type in the word Facebook. And the Twitter is right here, and you'll want to show Twitter, and then just type in your Twitter ID or your Twitter account name. And I don't have a Twitter either, but I'm just going to type in my name. And then where it says Ice Theme Logo, you'll want to hit no. So we can save that and refresh. Now it shows up as Facebook and follow Michael. Now the next thing that I want to do is to change the colors of the whole template. So to do that, this theme makes it really easy. We'll just go back to the template manager and hit options. And then right here where it says template style, you have 6 different styles to choose from. I'll choose style 2 and I'll hit save. And now all of the colors on my website will change. And you can try out some different styles. They're all really cool options. And here we go. But I think style 2 works best for my website. So I'm just going to keep it on style 2 and hit save. And I can close this up. Refresh this. And now the next thing that I want to do is to add a logo. Now, if you don't already have a logo, I'm going to quickly walk you through how you can make a free, simple logo for your company. So just head over to pixlr.com, that's pixlr.com, and hit the Pixlr editor and click Create New Image. Now we have to change the width and the height, and for this template, I found that the best height is around 48 pixels, and you can pretty much do whatever width you want. Not too big, but you'll just want to make it wide enough so you can fit your company name. So for me, that'll be like 150 maybe. And then make sure you hit transparent right here. Click OK. And you'll notice that the canvas will have a checkered background, and that means that it's going to be a transparent background. That means that the colors are going to show through the background, so we will see the gray in the background on our template. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's just type in your company name. For me, that'll be Sushi. You can raise the size or change the font and change the color. Click OK. And that will work for me for now. Obviously, you can get a little more creative. And then once you're done, just go to File, Save, and make sure you hit PNG for the format. And then you'll just name it logo.png. Make sure you type in the .png. Click OK and save it on your desktop or wherever. So now we have our logo. So now to upload the logo to your template, let's go back to the extensions template manager page and hit Ice Future. And under options, you'll see site logo, and you'll want to click select and scroll down to the bottom of this page, and where it says upload file, you'll just choose the logo.png file that we just made. Click open, click start upload, and then you'll want to click the logo that just uploaded and click insert. So now if we save and close that, refresh, now have a logo, but I actually already made another logo that looks a little better in Photoshop earlier, so I'm just gonna change it to that one. So I'll hit save and close, and now I have my logo and our homepage is done. So next up, let's add some content to the menu page. So for me, this is just gonna be an image of my food menu. So I'm gonna go back to the backend, and sometimes you'll get this error that says you are not permitted to use that link directly, and I'm not really sure why you get it, but it's not a big deal. So let's go over to Content, Article Manager, and let's go to Menu, or for me, it's going to be Menu. And I'm just going to upload an image into the body of this article. So I'm going to hit Image, and I'm going to upload my food menu. So it's going to be menu.jpg. I'm going to click Open, Start Upload, and I'm going to select it and insert it. And that is all I need to do for this one, so I'm going to save and close that one. So there we go, we have our food menu. Next thing I want to do is make an About Us page. So the About Us page is going to consist of a couple of modules on the right hand side, some text, and an image within that text. So let's do that now by going over to the About Us article. And I'm just going to paste in some text. So I'll copy and paste it in, and I can get rid of these spaces. And what I want to do is add an image to the left-hand side of this article, and I want the text to wrap around the image. So I'm going to click the cursor to the very beginning of the sentence, and I'm going to upload my image. And I'm going to click Start Upload, and then I'm going to select it by clicking it once and setting the Align to Left. And this will make it so the image is forced to the left-hand side and the text wraps around the image. After that, I can just save and close that, and we can test it out. The next thing I want to do is add some social media icons to a module on the right-hand side, and maybe also a testimonial module right under it on the right-hand side as well. So let's get started with the social icon module, and let's head over to Google to download a third-party module. Just type in social icon module, and it will be this first one right here, but I will also add a link to the description for this page. Once you get to this page, just click download, and once that's done downloading, you can throw it on your desktop, and then head over to the extension manager. Again, that's extensions, extension manager, and you can browse for it or throw it in like this and click upload and install. From there, let's go over to the module manager, and let's enable it by clicking this little red box. Let's click it, and let's give it a new title. I'm just going to call it social, and I'm going to show that title. After that, I'm going to check out my module map and see that right is the one that I want it to be on. So I'm just going to type in right and make sure it's under the ICE future. Click right, and under options, I'm going to add my Twitter, which I don't have, Facebook, and I'll add a YouTube, Pinterest, and a LinkedIn. So obviously you'd be adding your Twitter username, Facebook username, LinkedIn username, and YouTube username. So from here, I'm going to assign this module to only on the pages selected. I'm going to click none, and I know I want this on my About Us and my Contact. So I'm going to click 2 of these pages, then click Save and Close. All right, let's check it out. Now we have social icons on the right hand side. Now I just want to add a little plain text box with a big testimonial in it right under here. So I'm just going to go over to the module manager, click new, and select a custom HTML module. And then I'm going to type in testimonial for the title, but I'm going to hide this title. So I want this module to show up right under the social icon module. So I'm just going to set it to the same position, which is right, and that'll make it so it shows up right below it. After that, I'll take the custom output and I will paste in some text. And then I'm going to go over to the demo site and look at the typography section. Most templates come with a bunch of different typography settings. So if you look here, we can see different tags to make the font change. So I can see this one, P class equals lead. So I'm going to make my text look like this text by going over to my article, clicking the HTML, and then just changing this one to P class equals lead. Just like that. And I'll click update, and then I'm going to add a little Zagat. So I can save that, and oops, I forgot to assign it to only the about and contact. So let's save that and see how it looks. That looks pretty good, but I want to move this Zagat over a little bit. So to indent text, you just want to hit this little indent button right there. I'll hit it a couple more times and I will click save. And there we go. So our About Us page is done. Let's move on to the location page. And what we want on this page is going to be 3 different modules and a big Google map. So let's do that now, and let's start adding the modules. So let's close this up. And the next thing that I want to add is an hours module, which displays the hours of my sushi restaurant. So that's just going to be plain text. So I'm just going to create a new custom HTML module again. This one will be called hours, and I will show the title, and I will set the position to left. I want it right here. So I'll just type in left. And then I can go into the custom output and type in my hours. And if you want to make a smaller space in between each line, you can hold Shift and Enter. For example, if I were just to press Enter, you can type right here. But if I were to hold Shift and press Enter, I could type right here. So I'll just type in my hours. And I will make these bold. And then I'm going to format this as an address because that'll make everything a little bit more compact and make the spaces between each line smaller. Then I'll set the menu assignment to only on the pages selected, and I will select the contact and location page. And now I can save and new that. And if we refresh, looks pretty good. So the next thing I want to do is add an address to my sushi restaurant. So I'm just going to name this one location. I'm going to put it to the left module position. And I will set the custom output to my sushi restaurant's address. So I'll just paste that in and I will get rid of these spaces. And then I will make this bold, and again I will format it as an address. I'll set the menu assignment to only on the contact and location page, and I will press save and new again. So now we have location, hours, and the next thing that I want is a little thing that says we don't take reservations. So let's make that now. This one will be called reservations. I will show the title. I will set it to left. And then I will set the custom output to my text. And I will set the menu assignment to only on the location page. So let's save and close that up. Refresh it. Now we have all of our information about our restaurant. And actually, I want to format the reservations as an address as well. So I'll save that and refresh it. So now it's a little more compact. But the next thing I want to do is change the positions of each of these modules, because I want the hours to be on top and I want the location to be in the middle. So to do that, let's close this and go to the module manager. And what you want to do is click right over here where it says position, and then click sort by ordering right there. And then you'll notice these little black bars will light up, and you can just drag and drop your modules to whatever position you want them to be. So I want hours to be on top of location, so I'm just going to drag hours up like that. And when we refresh our page, hours will now be on top. After that, let's add our map by going to maps.google.com. And from here, you can just type in your address. And once you've found your address, just click this little link right here, and then click Customize and Preview Embedded Map. So from here, you can just click Custom for map size, because we want to have a custom map size. And for me, I'm going to set the width to 770 and the height to around 550. And you can move this around to wherever you like it. I'm going to move it right here. And then once you get your position and your map size correct, just go ahead and select all of this text by right-clicking and clicking Select All, and then click Copy. So we can close this up, and we can go back to our Joomla backend, and then let's go to Content, Article Manager. And let's go to the location page. So you'll notice if you press HTML and, oops, let's resize this. And if we were to paste in that HTML that we just copied and click update, nothing would happen. It would just go into a blank HTML, and the Joomla editor will cut out a lot of the text. So to fix that, close this up, go to Extensions, Plugin Manager, and type in Tiny right up here. Click Search, and you'll come up with Editor Tiny MCE. So we have to change some options on this Tiny MCE editor in order to paste in a map or YouTube videos. So just go over to the basic options and scroll down until you see this prohibited elements, and then you'll just want to delete iframe and the comma. So we can save and close that. Now if we go back to Content Article Manager and select our location article, let's open up the HTML editor and paste it in and click Update. Now our map will show up. So that is it for the location page. Let's save and close that and see how it looks. Oh, and one more thing. So if we were on a mobile device, this location page might look a little funky because if we were to resize it, as you can see, the map kind of makes you scroll to the right. So to fix that, let's go over and go back to the location page. Let's hit the HTML editor and let's find height right here where it says height. And we're just going to change let's find width and change the width to 100%. This will make it so the map fills up 100% of the available space. So now if we were to save and close, refresh, and resize, the map will scale down so it fits into a cell phone perfectly. Notice there's no horizontal scrolling. So after that, let's move on to the Contact Us page. Now, we already have some modules from the About Us and Location page that we added. So what I want to do is add one more module, which is a phone and email module. And then I want to add a contact form right in the middle of the modules. So let's add the phone and email module first. Let's go to Extensions, Module Manager, New, and again, this will be custom HTML. This one will be called Contact, and the position will be left, and the custom output will be phone number, and email. So I'm going to just make these bold. And I only want this to show up on my contact page. So I'm just going to select only my contact page. So we can save and close that up and check it out. And it looks good. So the next thing is to add a contact form in the middle of these modules. So let's head over to Google and let's type in Fox Contact Joomla. And I'm going to leave a link to this page in the description. So once you get to this page, just go ahead and click this download link right here. And then scroll down and find the free version and click download. Once it's done downloading, just throw it on your desktop and head over to the extension manager, extension manager, and just upload and install it. Once it's done uploading, head over to Extensions, Module Manager, and click New. And then you'll have a new module type called Fox Contact. Click that, and you can just name it Contact Form, but I'm going to hide the title. So with this one, in the position, I want the contact form to show up within the contact article, which is right here. So I have to make up a new position name. So I'm just going to make up a name of contact form and contact form, and I'm going to click enter. So now I made up a new position, and I can set the options to my email address. So this email address is where the contact is going to be sent to. So let's set the menu assignment to only on the Contact Us page. And let's save that for now. And you'll notice that it will not work yet. If we refresh, what we need to do is insert this module into our Contact Us article. So let's close this up. Let's go to Article Manager and let's go to the Contact Us article. And all we have to do is type in a bracket, load position, a space, and then the position name that you just made up. So for me, it was called contact form. And then add another bracket, and we're good to go. So if we save and close that, refresh this, we now have a contact form. But what I want to do is get rid of this pink, and I want to get rid of some of these little fields. I don't want a phone number field. I don't want how did you hear about us, and I want to get rid of this up here. So to do that, I'm going to go over to Extensions, Module Manager, and find the contact form module that we just created. And I'm going to go over to Options. Then under Form Fields, I'm just going to delete this. And I am going to find the phone number and click set the state to disabled. And let's see how that works. So I also want to get rid of how did you hear about us. So I'm going to find that under the drop-down lists field, and I'll set the state to disabled. And then you'll want to scroll all the way to the bottom, and if you want to change this pink to just no color, you can go to Advanced Options and set the module style to none right here. So let's save that, refresh it, and now we have a clean looking contact page. One more thing that I would like to point out, we can change the color of these modules. The template comes with a couple options. So if we were to go to one of these modules, for example, let's go to the hours module. And let's go to Options, Advanced Options. And if we were to change the module class suffix to style1 and click Save, the color of our module would change. You can also do style2, and that will give you another color option. But I'm going to leave it to default, which is nothing, and save and close that. So if you'd like to go further in editing this website with all the different color options, you can actually check out the documentation that this template came with, and you can get a lot of different ideas. But that is it for me today, and thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below.